Welcome back to Shib, everyone. Apple imposes restrictions on the purchase of Shiba Inu coins. News about ships today. Coinbase claims that Apple intends to impose a 30% fee on any gas costs related to NFT transfers made via the wallet app. Coinbase, meanwhile, asserts that this is not feasible. We will discuss Apple's restrictions on the purchase of Shiba Inu coins in this video. Shiba news for today. Remember to give the video a huge thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel to see our most recent articles on expert analysis and Shiba Inu price forecasts. Let's get the video started right now. On December 3rd, let's see what Shiba Inu is up to. The price of Shiba Inus is looking surprisingly optimistic, which might soon spark a huge move. The Shiba price is at a turning point that may lead to a huge positive advance that would benefit traders at 35% to 0.00125. This change has a strong likelihood of happening for two reasons. The price of Shiba Inu is presently around 0.933, which is the monthly support level. There is a good probability that SHIB will take off from here as well because this barrier is robust enough to survive 4 bearish efforts. This view is further supported by the widely used momentum indicator, the relative strength index. A bullish divergence, which occurs when momentum rises but the price action does not match, has been produced by this indicator. This technical setup leads to a trend reversal in the bull's favor. Investors should thus watch for the Shiba Inu price to retest the next significant barrier, which is located at 0.127. Although there would be a 35% gain in this maneuver, SHIB will have an easier time tagging the 0.202 hurdle if the same level is flipped into a support floor. On the other hand, investors might profit by 124% from this surge. It is not impossible for the Shiba price to rise by the predicted 124%. In contrast to the criteria of the original meme currencies, SHIB must maintain above the monthly support level of 0.933. If this level were to break on a high period chart, purchasers might become disinterested and decide to sell their holdings, which would lead to a sell-off. A move like this might drive the price of Shiba Inu to 0.689. SHIB tokens would need to skyrocket beyond 10,800,000 from where they were trading last week in order to catch up to the US dollar. 5 things would have to happen in order for such a massive gain to happen. The forthcoming introduction of Shibarium, a Layer 2 blockchain with the goal of drastically reducing transaction fees, is crucial for Shiba. On the Ethereum network, Shibu is an ERC20 token. Ethereum is a very reliable network, but because of its widespread use, transaction costs and processing times are often excessive. In order to fulfill the project's goals of creating a blockchain-based gaming platform, Shibarium is essential to significantly reducing these fees. Second, and expanding on the first, is the potential introduction of games that are token-driven but not tradable. The ability for users to own their creatives and purchase or sell NFTs on markets is a crucial feature of blockchain-based games. Until Shibarium is introduced and transaction costs are significantly lowered, these market transactions can be unaffordable. Third, there needs to be a significant increase in merchant acceptance for Shiba Inus. Developers are nearly entirely focused on the prospective metaverse launch of SHIB and the eventual launch of Shibarium, but Shibu needs real-world utility to bring its token price down. SHIB needs to be accepted by well-known retailers in order for its value to soar to $1. Fourth, in order to lower the estimated 549 trillion outstanding tokens, a sizable quantity of coin burn would be required. The amount of Ethereum in circulation was significantly decreased in 2021 when its founder, Vitalik Buterin, transferred more than 410 trillion SHIB to a defunct blockchain address, according to CoinMarketCap. In 2023, a comparable expenditure would most likely be required to make a difference. Finally, to moonshot over 10,800,000 per in 2023, SHIBAinu would require an unprecedented level of support and buzz on social media message boards. Some claim that SHIB coins are stored in more than 1.25 million wallets. For the great majority of these individuals to mobilize support for an asset that exemplifies the potency of FOMO, they would need to be engaged on social media. With 8,375,655 ships destroyed and 6 deals made in the previous 7 days, the SHIBAINU's burn rate has increased by a modest 36% in the past 24 hours. 50 transactions were made and 26,452,790 SHIB tokens were burnt. Compared to the previous week, when 2,123,456 SHIB tokens were burned, this amount is smaller. SHIB was trading at 0.0093 on December 3, somewhat lower than it had been the previous day following a recovery from lows of 0.0081 on November 22. SHIB has stayed in consolidation, with the range become more constrained by the passing of time. This could indicate that a change is possible, however it's unclear how big. There is a greater likelihood of stabilization before the major move in February because the daily RSI has flattened. Shibu disclosed that it has integrated with the Italian burger restaurant. The DAO paradigm, then, was put up to allow the community to take part in decision-making. Wells' DAO model was put to the test when its decentralized organizational group, DOG, was recently launched in late November, as mentioned in a blog post. For the sake of future franchise locations, members of the community were asked to select the best interior design out of 3 proposals provided by the partner design firm Mas Esp Pacio. The DAO paradigm will be used in future choices that are presented to members of the Well community. This will entail making choices about food items, franchise locations, and store design, as well as packing. In addition, 15% of future net store revenues will be distributed to SHIB holders, and the Shibu community will utilize a separate DAO to determine how best to use these money. Since Apple released its tough new NFT restrictions in October, Coinbase Wallet iOS app has not supported NFT transactions. It is possible that you have observed that the iOS version of Coinbase Wallet no longer allows NFTs to be transmitted. This is because Apple blocked the release of our most recent app until we disabled the feature. On Thursday, the Coinbase Wallet account tweeted, "On Apple's mobile app store, NFTs are subject to a hefty transaction tax of 30%. If developers cannot meet that requirement, their apps will be withdrawn from the store, even if they aren't formally prohibited." Coinbase claims that Apple intends to impose a 30% tax on any gas expenses, that is, fees related to Ethereum network transactions, that are related to NFT transfers made using the wallet app. Coinbase, meanwhile, asserts that this is not feasible. Anyone who knows anything about the workings of blockchains and NFTs will tell you that this is obviously not possible. Coinbase claims that we couldn't comply even if we wanted to since Apple uses a proprietary in-app purchasing system that isn't compatible with cryptocurrencies. Every transaction a user does on the Ethereum network incurs a fee called gas, even if they are simply transferring an asset, such as an NFT, to a different wallet. Without these charges, the network cannot operate. They are outside the purview of a single organization and are more complex than a flat fee. Measuring in GUI but paid for in Ether, the price of gas fluctuates based on Ethereum network activity and how well a smart contract's code performs. More seasoned users also have the option to pay more to have their transactions appear higher on the list. Coinbase is enraged by Apple's limitations on its mobile application, comparing Apple's actions to Apple's desire to collect fees for each email sent via open internet protocols. The controversial in-app purchase tax implemented by Apple has angered many cryptocurrency supporters, including Tim Sweeney, CEO of Epic Games, who filed a lawsuit against the company's practices and said that the tech giant has to be stopped. Following a similar path, Polygon Studios CEO Ryan Wyatt, formerly an executive at YouTube, has declared Apple's 30% tax to be illegal. Wyatt claims that the tax's stranglehold on the industry will impede technological innovation indefinitely. The billionaire CEO of Twitter, Elon Musk, had previously voiced concerns that Apple will take Twitter out of its retail locations. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, apparently allayed Musk's anxieties during their subsequent meeting on Wednesday. We're done for today. Remember to hit the thumbs up, share, and subscribe to the channel in order to watch our most recent videos.